Warning: the following podcast contains hot topics, hotter takes, and conversations that may be dangerously addictive and potentially hazardous to your health. Listener discretion is advised. Welcome to Packin Heat.
Party time.
We're back.
We're back. We're giving the people what they want.
This is true.
Yes, despite me not having kept up with much this week, and a lot has been happening in the sports world, I feel like I've missed out. What I didn't miss out on, though, was the Kentucky Derby.
Okay.
I did watch that. That was pretty exciting. I was standing in the living room by myself, biting my nails. I thought it was so great. Like, did you watch it or no?
I caught the highlights of it. I didn't watch it.
Okay. Well, live real time is the only time I really care. If I like trying to watch a race after it happens and you know who wins, like who cares? But I thought the most interesting part was when they were getting the horses in the gate, one of them reared up through its jockey, and the jockey's just like, oh my God, like he was fine. But the horse fell backwards on its back.
Oh.
And it was fine. It popped up, but the veterinarians were like, he's not cleared to race. He needs to go get checked out. So can you imagine just dumping millions into an animal and a jockey and a race and all that, and then right before it gets in the gate, it's not allowed to race? Like that was devastating.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a UFC fighter. It's like you do all this training. You train in a camp for 3 months, and
It doesn't make
it doesn't make weight, or his opponent falls down the stairs the day before the fight, and yeah,
they can't get somebody in time. Yeah, that was crazy to watch. I didn't realize like that was a thing. Like the horse popped up and was fine, but they're like, nope, he can't race. He fell on his back. He probably broke a rib. Like can't do it. And then watching like the way that the horses pull ahead at the very last second, like whoever is ahead at the beginning or the rest of the race is not who wins.
No.
You know, that's always so shocking. And that the guy that won was brothers with the guy that came in second place, jockeys.
Yeah.
That was cool. And just all those like fun little things. So, and big win for the girls. It was the first time a female trainer has had a winner.
Nice.
So,
Did
anyway,
you have the winning horse though?
No. I couldn't pick. I couldn't do it.
I went with I told you, with me, I go with the stupid names of the horses. Like
They were pretty stupid. Who'd you pick?
I had the winning horse. I did have the winning horse.
No.
Yeah, I had Golden Touch.
You are the luckiest person I know. Well, you do a lot of research and you are very smart, but you're also very lucky. That's a gift.
There are very few things I'm lucky in. But
I'll list those things off. We don't have enough time.
Well,
you are very lucky when it comes to sports betting.
That and finding the back of the net in beer league hockey.
Ayo.
5 goals this season now.
No way.
Yeah, one of them went in off my ass this week. I'm not gonna lie to you, but they gave me credit for it. So they don't ask. The one thing I've always learned playing sports: when you play hockey, they don't ask how; they ask how many.
Just how many? Any assists? Or are we not a team player?
Oh, I'm a team player. But the thing is, I stand in front of the net. I win face-offs, and I told you I'm the Corey Perry type. I get under people's skin and I bang away at the front of the net, and I find.
Oh yeah, I just heard that speaking of getting under people's skin, Sean Avery, they made a rule for him. Like you can't, what is it? You can't say, they can't, what's the rule that they made for Sean Avery because he was such a shit talker and he would get under people's skin?
I don't know about talking. I know that he got in trouble and they created a rule because one time he was standing in front of a goalie face to face and just waving his arms in front of him so he couldn't see.
That's what it is, yeah. Which is fair, but dirty.
Yeah,
so.
Well, yeah, he was just a dirty player to begin with. But it's like, if you don't have those kinds of players in the league, you got to have something just to rattle the cage of the opposing team for a little bit. But no, I mean,
who is it now? Brad Marchand?
Not in the playoffs. Yeah.
Oh, well, not in the playoffs. I just mean in the league.
Ooh.
The face licking was insane. That Like when you do something so unhinged, they have to make a new rule. Like you can't lick your
Yeah.
opponent. That's it's fabulous.
Yeah.
What a legacy.
For me, it will still be Sam Bennett from the Panthers.
What does Sam Bennett do?
Last year in the playoffs, when it was Toronto and Florida, he skated in front of the net and elbowed Toronto's goalie in the head and knocked him out with a concussion.
You're kidding.
No.
The goalie?
Yeah, and that turned the series as far as I'm concerned, because the goalie for Toronto at that point was standing on his head. Like, he was playing really, really well. And I think Toronto would have won that series because Florida wasn't beating him up until that point. And
What a savage.
and then, yeah, and he's like, oh, it wasn't intentional because the goalie at the time for Toronto actually used to play for Florida. So he's like, it's not personal. It's playoff hockey. The amount of people I argue with on Twitter,
Yeah.
because they're like, oh, it's playoff hockey. It's just like anything. If it's not your team, they'll always call you a troll.
Yeah.
But it's like, realistically, is an elbow to the head of hockey play? No. So that's why I was a little bit agitated. And then when you find out,
you're not supposed to fuck with the goalies, right? Like that's what starts fights, like
Yeah.
that. Like the goalies are like protected. They're special.
yeah, there's unwritten rules.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
yeah, no, it was a good weekend. And oh yeah, the horse that I picked that had the stupidest name, I was in Vegas and I picked Grandma Llama Ding Dong.
I don't think that horse was in the race. I think somebody was
they finished last, and I guarantee you I probably found them in a bottle of glue like 2 weeks ago. So
they used his hoofs to make Malort.
Your new favorite, your Malort or malt liquor are your top two choices now.
Top two choices. Oh my god, that video was so great. It does suck though when I make a lot of content about drinking and alcohol, because that's one of my hobbies and my passions. Yeah. People just consistently call me an alcoholic, and I'm like, you're not wrong. But like, I feel like there's a serious definition to an alcoholic that I haven't met yet.
No, you haven't met the criteria.
No, not yet. So anyway, yeah. What a ride.
We still have time
to be an alcoholic.
Yeah, to test the waters of the criteria.
True.
Yeah,
we're pushing it. I'm towing that line every day. Let me tell you. But mostly because it is playoff season. So like Monday night hockey bar, I was like, fuck it, I can't not drink. But like, who's drinking on a Monday night? Me, the alcoholic. But hockey's just so much better when you've had a few.
This is true. Yeah, the bar and was it? I can't remember. Was it the drinks or food you posted a picture of from that bar? It looked good.
Oh yeah, from the other bar. Yeah, girl dinner. It was Zins, and then the dive bar I go to does popcorn.
That's it.
Popcorn. Yeah, that's my girl dinner.
Any place that serves free popcorn is all right in my books.
I love that, especially if they put like the jar of jalapenos in it. So that when it pops with the jalapenos. You've never heard of that?
Yuck.
Maybe that's a military thing.
Yeah, I can't do jalapenos. I told you, I do suburban spicy.
Ketchup? Is that too spicy for you?
There's some of a kick there. There's a bit of a zing, yeah.
Vinegar. Spicy.
Yeah, mustard? Don't even get me started on mustard.
Speaking of mustard, I did not get a glizzy at my first baseball game of the year.
What?
I regret it. Yeah, so I went to the Chili Peppers game, which is cosmic baseball. So similar to like a Savannah Bananas kind of shenanigans. Oh my God, was it fun. I thought, fair play, I thought it was going to be a little cheesy and a little goofy. And maybe it was, but truly, it was so cool. It was so fun. Like, everybody was having a good time. It wasn't just a bunch of like little ones. It was like people on dates and like, yeah, I don't know. It was so fun. So I vlogged the whole thing. You guys will be able to watch it. But what got me into it is one of my friends plays for the Chili Peppers. And he's like, you have to come. Like, we're down in Mesa. You have to come. I was like, all right, fine, I'll go. And now every time they're in a city that I'm in, I'm going. Like, that was probably the most fun I've had at a sporting event.
That's awesome. I've wanted to go to a Savannah Bananas game.
Yeah, I think you totally should. It's a great time because that's the biggest complaint that I have for baseball is it's just a little boring. And this was the opposite of boring. And then I like looked over at my boyfriend and I was like, "Are these guys any good? Like, are these guys good at baseball?" He's like, "They're actually incredible." So there is baseball happening, and they are good. They're all like, former D1 players, minor leagues. Like, it's great. So
Yeah,
I can't say enough good things about it, but I did miss out on having a glizzy at the game.
they're overpriced.
Oh my god, I got a double gin something. It was $35 for one drink.
Oh,
I was like, oh, okay. Better be good.
yeah.
And it
No,
wasn't.
trust me. I'll tell you, being a Maple Leafs fan, being a Toronto sports fan in general, the
Yeah.
prices at games are ridiculous. A beer is $15 for a bottle.
I know, and that it doesn't take the fun out of it, but like it kind of does. It's like going to the movies now. Like the ticket's the cheapest part.
Yeah.
Like since when is it $100 to go to the movie? Like since when is it $500 to sit in decent seats at a game and buy dinner? Like
In Toronto.
we do it because we love it. So
Yes, this is true. And you kind of know that's the thing is that you know what you're signing up for. You just wish you didn't have to do it, but it's like
yeah,
I'm at the game, I'm gonna have a drink. Fuck,
gonna have a
I just
drink.
don't want to pay $20. But
Mm.
I found out now for baseball games you can bring stuff in. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
As long as it's in a clear bag, like where they can see it,
Yeah.
you can bring stuff in. My friend bought popcorn in. People were bringing pizzas into the game.
That's nuts. So I guess they're just worried about like weapons because I feel like when I go to games in arenas, the security is so tight. Like they're like, "Oh, your purse is 1 inch larger than it needs to be," and I have to like beg them to let it in. Like, but a baseball game, you can just bring in dominoes.
Pretty much.
Huh. Okay. Well, you know what? I kind of like baseball now, so
Wish I could say
I'm
I had the problem where I was not let in because of 1 inch, but that's neither here nor there.
you let in because you didn't have enough inches.
I told you that in confidence, but now everybody else knows she's not factually incorrect. She tells no lies.
No, I'm very untrustworthy with secrets. Yeah, no. I got a big mouth. And I know how to use it.
I, that's all you needed to say.
Yeah. Took the
But
words right out of my mouth. So yeah, but I'm not really thinking about baseball yet. I feel like I wait for the playoffs for that. They play too many games. Baseball plays regular season. It's too many games. It's what
162 games.
I'll pay attention to the last like 50, 25,
10 touchdown.
10. So yeah, I can't. Oh, that was the other cool thing about the Cosmic Baseball. They only play 8 innings.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, they're just like, all right, we're done.
I thought it, or maybe. Oh no, it's the Savannah Bananas. It's like it's like a 9 innings or a time limit. Like they
Okay.
time it for like 2 hours down or something like that. So it's
Yeah.
like
They just make sure there's so much action. Like at one point, they just did like a home run derby just to
Yeah.
bump the score up. I was like, this is fun. This is exactly how it should be. They're like, hey, there's not enough scores on the board. Just see how many times you can hit the ball. I was like, cool. So yeah, I like it. Okay, but no more baseball. Hockey. What did I miss this week?
we got through the rest of the first round.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of ribbing Melissa before the show. The field of 6 for her teams for our hockey pool bet has dwindled down to 3.
Fuck. I know. I was pulling out my notes because I forgot who I picked.
The Lightning went down to Montreal.
Ugh.
Did
And the Mammoth.
Did you see how that game ended? Montreal.
All the highlights.
Montreal won having 9 shots on goal.
But they were good shots, apparently.
Well, they only scored 2 of them, and Tampa Bay outshot them. I got to pull out the final count.
That's insane. 9 shots on goal is like a mini mite game.
Pretty much. let's see here. It was, oh, that's baseball. It was 29-9 was the final count of shots, and Montreal didn't have a single shot in the second period.
Whoa, that's not great.
So,
well, good thing I didn't pick them. No, just kidding. Okay, so I picked. Wait, let me get my pen. Okay, I picked Tampa. They're out.
yeah.
And then I picked the Ducks. They're doing good. They're doing fine.
They made it through. Yeah, they got through. They got past.
Right?
Yeah, they got past Edmonton. The Avalanche have dominated to start their series.
Okay, I did see those games. Yeah,
but,
they're gonna.
I'm trying to remember who else you had because I was
Tampa.
Yeah.
Anaheim, Utah.
They're gone.
Sad to see them go. Minnesota.
They're still there.
Not gonna win, but okay. And then the Flyers.
They're still there.
I'm gonna hold on to them. And then I had the Bruins.
Yeah, they went down to Buffalo.
Dang
it. And right now, Minnesota and Philadelphia are both down 2-0 in their series at the time this video is being recorded.
Go Ducks, I guess. Hold out, my little quackers. Okay, one time I don't know if I went to a game, but I saw that they do their branding in Spanish sometimes, and they say "Vamos Patos" for "Go Ducks." I love that. I think is that not funny? Not even a chuckle. "Vamos Patos!" Like, that's hilarious. I love that. We do that here in Arizona too with the Diamondbacks. When they want to, in Spanish, they call them Los
Serpientes.
Serpientes, yeah. I think that's cool.
I wanted their jersey from last year. They have the city, like what baseball does is they have like a third jersey. They call it their City Connect. So like they do jerseys that represent the city, and they had this sand colored one that said Serpientes on the front. It was really cool. I wanted one.
I'm going to see if I can get that. Oh, that's a cool one. Yeah, the Serpientes ones are cool, but I don't like when it's the purple branding.
You don't like you don't like the purple and blue?
Purple and blue, I don't like that, and I don't like I could never be a Dolphins fan because I can't do that color turquoise. That just gives me the ick. So the fact that the Serpientes do purple and turquoise just ugh.
I kind of like it.
I mean, there's like a whole marketing team behind this stuff, and you picked purple and turquoise.
Yeah, I guess. I like the red for Arizona, but it's like, but yeah, no. So I like that. Like how my field is looking right now.
Typical. I wonder if like making bets with me is like, when you like play games with little kids and you have to like let them win. Like, I'm realizing that you were like, go ahead, Melissa, you pick first. And I'm like, okay, I got this. And then I just completely fuck it up, Like, you're so gracious, but I also see what you're doing. Like, you are.
What am I doing?
But listen, I can't learn unless I fail. So I'm learning my lessons. Next year, you're going down.
Next year.
But I'm not done yet. I mean, I could still win, but.
You could. I'm not counting you out. Trust me. If there's anything I'm not going to do is I'm not going to count you out. And I might give you a second chance once we get down to 4. Maybe I'll spot you one of my teams.
Redraft, yeah. I like that. What who do you think is going to win, though? Like, today, right now, who do you think is going to win?
I still think the Avalanche are too good.
Yeah. After the way I've seen them play last week, yeah.
I think we were first when we were talking about this. If you saw how Colorado ended the year last year, they lost to a Dallas team that was held together by spit, glue, and duct tape. They were so injured. And Nathan McKinnon came out and said, that was the worst performance basically we could have had. I'm so disappointed in ourselves. We have such high hopes. We're coming back next year. Basically said we're coming for blood. And that's exactly what they've done.
And that's what they did. Yeah. Although Nathan McKinnon is I think he's like a notorious sore loser. I feel like every time I see something from him, he's like rolling his eyes or like, and I know you have to be competitive in sports, but it's 50-50 whether you're going to win or not. So like, you're going to lose a lot too. So I always find it so interesting when professional athletes aren't gracious losers.
Well, think of it like this. of the 100% of teams in the NHL, less than 4% is going to win the Stanley Cup this year. You know what I mean? So it's like 1 out of 32 teams. 31 are going to lose.
Yeah.
Everybody has the same goal on day one, but
Hmm.
it's, are you there on day 200 and whatever?
Yeah.
So,
I can't imagine what that's like mentally, like knowing that your odds are so terrible
yeah, that's
to be
true. But we still play the lottery every week.
like. Okay, I don't know what that says to your intelligence, but I don't recommend
It says that I'm terrible with money and that I
that
clearly,
part.
yeah, I clearly haven't sussed out my risk management.
You're sandbagging. I know you wouldn't do that. You of all people. Wait, they have a lottery in Canada?
Oh yeah, we have like 7 or 8.
Are they by province?
There's actually a couple that are.
I know, because we do ours by state, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, there's a couple here that are just exclusive to each province, and there's a couple that are nationwide. So
Nationwide. I don't think we have a nationwide lottery.
Powerball,
Somebody tell me. Powerball's nationwide?
yeah, 100%.
Oh, I didn't know that. I've
Yeah,
never been in lotteries and gambling in general. But that's my goal for this year is to understand sports enough
hmm,
to then be a good sports bettor.
yeah,
Might know somebody who can help me with that. But I don't want people to tell me what to do. Like I want to be able to figure it out
hmm.
on my own. Like I want to make my own picks and be educated enough about it. But
And we're gonna be
it's
able to, and we're gonna be able to do that during football season, especially too. So, but
although I do feel like football, I pay attention the most when it comes to like fantasy league and
okay,
sports betting. Other sports, I haven't nailed it. Like hockey's tough because it's so volatile. And the way that, like, because football has like a very interesting flow to it. Hockey is like, it could be double overtime and go to a shootout. Like,
yeah,
how do you bet on that? That's so risky.
it, it it's tough because there's, like you said, there's different ways that you can bet on a hockey game. You can bet on just whoever you think is going to win. You can bet on how many goals you think they win by. You can,
Oh, you're right. I have seen that. Like, if so and so is going to have plus minus two
yeah,
tonight.
yeah.
Okay, okay.
And
Gotcha.
you can bet on how many goals are going to be combined in the game. You can bet on
Mhm.
if a team is going to win before the overtime or if it's, you know. And like I said, this is stuff that we are going to cover. If you're just listening to this and you're not necessarily up on sports betting, we're going to have a couple episodes where
We're going to
we
learn notebook out.
where we
Notes.
teach, where I put on my professor's coat and teach you
We
all
can
how
get
to,
you a whiteboard
yeah,
so you can explain the
yes.
what do you call it, the chances. Um, okay, but do people also do like sports betting prop bets on this whole draft situation?
On the draft lottery.
The draft lottery, yes.
So yeah, the draft lottery was Tuesday, Cinco de Mayo,
Hmm.
and I guarantee a lot of people needed shots of tequila after that result
Hmm.
because my Toronto Maple Leafs won the first overall pick.
Dude, if there weren't more reasons to just fucking hate Toronto right now, it was already because what did they do? Replace their head coach with some random ass dude?
When
Didn't
the hockey team? No, we replaced him last year, and it was the same coach that won with the St. Louis Blues. Like,
no, who's hold on. There was a big upset this week with Toronto Maple Leafs.
oh, the general
I'm
manager.
general manager, not the coach. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, the general manager. I don't know. I don't know what to think of this guy, but as if you needed, like, you want to talk about getting a head start to try to enamor yourself to this new fan base that you're the general manager of. Starting with the first overall pick ain't bad,
Lucky him.
but he
So,
got.
do you think they're going to pick Gavin McKenna? Is Gavin McKenna going to say yes?
I would imagine so. I mean,
Right?
I hope he does. Now that you said that, it's like I don't know. Do we have another Eric Lindros situation? Do you know the Eric Lindros situation?
Oh, tell me.
So about in the early 1990s, Eric Lindros was the guy that was supposed to go first overall. he was originally selected by, I believe it was the Quebec Nordiques, and he said,
Who's now Colorado, right?
yes.
Okay.
See, the girl knows her stuff. She knows the
Yeah.
lore a little bit, but he said, "I'm not playing for you guys. So you can draft me, but I'm not playing for you."
Did
And
they draft him?
he somehow he got into the league and he ended up in different places like Philadelphia, Toronto for a little bit. Um, Concussions really fucked with his career,
Okay.
but yeah, no. So the player could basically say, "Fuck you guys! If you take me, you're wasting a draft pick." And with the first overall pick, you got to make sure that you get it right. So,
Because isn't like a first pick almost like a chance on like a franchise player?
yeah.
Like you're gonna take the best at a young age and you're gonna like build your team around them. That's usually kind of somewhat of the strategy.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you, like just knowing it as a Toronto and as a Maple Leafs fan, from 1985 when we took Wendell Clark first overall, who ended up being one of the best players in the franchise's history, we
Mhm.
didn't have another pick first overall for 30 years. And then who
Mm.
do we take in 2016? Austin Matthews, who's probably
Yeah.
been the best goal scorer in franchise history. So, like you said, if you draft first overall, there's a lot of times where you're drafting a player that's going to shape the future of your team.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And that could be Gavin McKenna, but I have seen the memes and the jokes about him being like, "Hey, can we bring my felony charges back so I don't have to play for
yeah,
Toronto?"
I'm turning myself into authority so I don't have to go play in Toronto.
Well, because I heard when people thought it was going to be the Canucks that he was like, "I don't want to go there." Actually, I don't know if he has said anything, but everyone's like, he shouldn't go there. So
So,
now that it's Toronto,
yeah.
I think I think I think he'll go.
If I was him, I would. But then again, that's just me saying that as a Toronto fan. But there is a lot of pressure. This is one of the highest pressure sports markets for hockey. So you have to be able to perform. But
To perform and to handle that pressure. That's crazy.
I think it's hilarious. I don't know if it's actually his cousin, but I'm pretty sure his cousin is on TikTok and he is a notorious Leafs hater.
Oh no. See, that's what you got to be careful in sports because karma's a bitch, man.
And he was doing the recording saying, "Anyone but Toronto. Anyone but Toronto."
Yeah, you
And then
jinxed it.
the ping pong balls, they fall
Okay,
Toronto.
wait. So explain this to me. It's an actual lottery
Yeah. So
with
what
the
happens
little,
is, so they take the teams that don't make the playoffs,
right?
and based on how you finish, the worse you finish, the more ping pong balls you get. So it's like
You're saying ping pong balls. You mean actual ping pong balls?
actual ping pong balls.
God, this is so like Canadian.
Yeah.
We're
So
gonna make ping pong balls. Okay, all right.
it's a literal lottery. Like I will send you the video. Like they have them in like the little hopper that sucks the
Yeah,
one ball up to the top or whatever.
yeah.
And each team has a randomized list of combinations.
So you're telling me it could have been anyone, but obviously, like the teams like Toronto had better
It
chances.
genuinely could have been anybody. So
Has it ever been
Vancouver.
anybody? Like, has it ever been like the best team?
Oh yeah, the team that had oh like well you mean like the team that was really good and got a good player.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it happens if you trade and like if you don't have the rights to your pick and another team gets it. But
Yeah.
like what was it last year? The Islanders won the first overall pick and they finished like eighth worst in the league, so they didn't even have that much of a chance. But like
Yeah. They
so
got it.
Vancouver finished dead last. They had an 18.5% chance at winning the lottery.
Yeah.
So 185 combinations out of the 1,000 available.
Okay, wait. Why
Chicago,
the lottery? Like, just to keep it fair, because there's
yeah.
so much chance, so it doesn't fall on any one person or organization to make these
So,
decisions.
so that teams don't try to rig it to tank to get the best
Uh,
player. If they're having a life, like if they know their season is fucked,
that, huh?
yeah.
Okay.
So if they know that their season is screwed,
Hmm.
they're not going to. They're just going to say,
Yeah, it's not guaranteed. But not every sport does that, right? Not every
Uh,
sport is like this.
the
Or
MLB doesn't. Major League Baseball doesn't. The NFL
okay,
doesn't.
right.
NBA and NHL do.
Okay, okay.
But the NBA is talking about all these rules to make sure that they get rid of tanking.
Yeah.
Like, and you know
Okay.
me, I do this for a living, and these rules confuse the hell out of me.
Just to keep it vague. Vague enough that no one can follow.
I was recording videos when the list of um when the list of rules was released, and you could visibly see my face get red and steam start to come off of my head because of how
I
confused.
don't
Yeah.
understand. That's awesome. Uh,
Um,
well, hey, it keeps it interesting. Okay, so the lottery happens. Toronto gets first pick. Who got second?
San Jose.
Oh yeah, San Jose, and then uh, Canucks got third.
Hmm.
And that's like all that really matters, right? One,
Hmm.
two, three.
Yeah.
Everybody else is.
Yeah. It's not like the NFL where it's a lot easier to hit on a player in the fourth round. I usually
Mhm.
say that the top 15 players are the ones that usually have the best shot at making an impact right away. But
Yeah.
outside of that, it's a crapshoot.
Because isn't it true that even if they draft players, they can send them straight to their like minor league
Hmm.
team? What do you call that? Like double A or
Yeah,
something? I don't
double
know.
A, triple A.
But just because you're drafted doesn't mean you're on the team.
No, yeah. It just means that they have your rights.
Oh, scary.
Yeah, it just
I mean,
means that.
that's cool though. It's got to be such a cool thing to say that you were drafted, whether you play or not,
Yeah.
or no. I don't
Well,
know.
some people just see it as like a, you know, validation. Like, oh, I knew I was good, but this just
Yeah.
confirmed it. But
I think they're all good. I can't even stand up on skates. So, no, I can stand up, but I don't know if I can stand up and hold a stick at the same time. So, I'm very impressed. Don't.
sorry,
Don't.
sorry.
Whatever you were, he's biting his lip. Um, okay, so when does the draft actually happen?
I think it's in.
After playoffs?
They don't auto draft, unfortunately. Let's see. The NHL draft will be on June 26th.
Oh yeah, we got time. Okay, cool. So that's our fun little holdover when the season's over.
Yeah,
Nice.
and then baseball to tide us over until until August
That's baseball.
when we start talking college football.
Oh yeah, I do like college football. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, what else did I miss?
Hmm. I'm trying to think.
That's the thing. I feel like there just wasn't a lot of drama this week, in the grand scheme of things. Like, yeah, everyone's just so focused on the playoffs.
Yeah.
So we're just kind of like waiting for all these games to like shake down. And it's so fun. I love when they say that playoff hockey is so fun to watch, they're not kidding because it's just a different level, you know? You know what I hate though is people that don't even like hockey, and this happens in LA. They're like, "Oh, well, let's go get a suite and like go to the games." And I'm like, "No, I'm a hockey fan. Get out of here." And then I'm like, "Wait, is this how you guys feel when I talk about hockey?" You're like, "You're not even a fan. Get out of here."
Yeah, and then they just and then
Grow
they
the
judge, and those are the people that judge you.
Oh, and they do, man. They do. The comments are still coming in on that one post where I like misspoke. I said the finals instead of the playoffs.
Oh my god.
We're just like, they're still just up in arms about how dumb I am. And I'm like, this is why people, women, girls that want to like get into sports don't, because y'all, some of these guys are so mean. But I get it. It's like you want to have your little boys club. That's cool. I get what you're saying. But that, unfortunately, that's not how the world works. I'm still here whether you want me to be or not. So
And then there's those purists that'll, in air quotes, that'll say, "Oh well, when you don't know the rules, you ruin the game for everybody." It's just like, well, you got to learn somewhere.
yeah.
And like, you like sitting at home watching on your couch, you're just gonna be like, oh, wait a minute, why did that guy shoot the puck down the ice when he was, on the other end? And he was just like, why
Yeah, trying
is
to figure it out on your own is rough. I
yeah,
would know. So yeah, I'll never understand that. Like when my friends want to go to a game or when they want to whatever, I'm like, do you want me to tell you what's happening? Do you want me to tell you the rules? This is what they're doing right now. Like, and I just don't know why not everybody feels that way. Like, when someone's interested in what you're interested in, aren't you excited to share it?
yeah.
So that attitude of people being like, get this dumb girl out of here. I'm like, what? I'm trying to tell you how cool you are for knowing so much about this sport. And you're telling me to sit down? Like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, dude, don't be weird.
Don't be
Don't
weird.
be weird like that.
No.
Let people enjoy things.
Just let
It's
us
not
be
hard.
happy. Let me live my life. And I am enjoying it, dude. I'm enjoying it. But I am a little disappointed I didn't make any plans to go to a playoff game, especially since so many of them are right here. I could have gone to Utah. Maybe I should go to Colorado. We should go to Anaheim. Being here on the West Coast, I feel like I need to go. But there's also just that cost inhibitor. I want good seats, but I don't know if I want to pay $1,500 for a game. Do I?
You can go to Vegas.
Maybe. Yeah, I could go to Vegas. Duh. Yeah, I could go to Vegas. I
Well,
know. I keep like, I'm like, this is not the responsible thing to do to like drop everything and go to a hockey game. But man, I want to.
I know it's
So,
tempting, isn't it?
yes. Yes, it is. And if I go to the game, then we know who to bet on
Yeah, it's
because it won't
true.
be the team I'm cheering for. If I go to a Vegas game, then we put our money on, who are they playing now?
Anaheim.
Yeah, then we put our money on the Ducks.
So, like tonight, right now, if you were able to make it to Vegas, you could get a seat for $85.
Nuh-uh.
But that's probably not where you want to be.
No, exactly. I want to be, how do you describe it? Lower bowl?
Yeah. So lower bowl center ice is 390
Oh, that's not bad.
for Vegas at Anaheim.
I've
Or
paid,
Anaheim
I've
at
paid.
Vegas, sorry.
That's not bad.
If
So,
you went to Anaheim on
mhm.
Sunday, yeah, you could probably do lower bowl and it's like 570 for one seat.
Okay, see, even that, I mean, like, that's not great. That's a lot for a sporting event. But I think anything under 1,000
Yeah,
to be close,
for a playoff game.
yeah, is pretty cool. But I don't know. It's still a big investment. I'm not
The
delusional. I know that's a lot of money. But
there's
maybe
a
we need more fans that have access to this stuff, guys. Have you seen the girl? Her entire account revolves around people taking her to games. So, like, that's how she gets dates. She's like, if you want to date me, you just have to take me to a game.
Is that the girl for the Leafs?
Oh, yeah. I think she is a Leafs fan.
Okay.
And
She
I'm like, that's
she
hilarious.
she popped up on my Hinge.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
Do it. Do it.
We did.
You took her?
No, I don't know we matched. And then I said I don't have tickets and then all of a sudden it disappeared.
And then she disappeared. Yeah. No, don't leave with that. No. You go get your tickets and then get her number because I need to talk to her. I need to see how this is working out. Because here's the thing, I do have people offer to take me to games all the time. But I'm number one, I'm shy. I tell them this. I'm a little shy and I don't really know you. And two, I'm really bratty. So if I'm gonna go to a game with a stranger, I'll meet you at the stadium and I want to be on the glass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's not really fair. Like I'm saying, like, oh, take me to a game. I don't really mean that. I'm such a brat. I want to be,
Yeah, it's all or nothing.
yeah, it's all or nothing. Because that's the thing. Like if I'm gonna go, I can buy my own ticket, but I need you to provide what I can't get. And I will give you nothing in return. So I would just tell you
Except
flat out, that's not great ROI for whoever's taking me.
just do it just for the experience.
I mean, I'm a good time.
Yeah, there you
I'm
go.
probably on the Jumbotron,
Yeah.
you know?
And you get to sit next to her and watch her eat a hot dog. Like it's
And I will. I'll eat that hot dog real slow and make eye contact. Not
oh,
much.
hold on. Let me look up tickets to Vegas and Anaheim game 4.
Oh man.
Vegas
But I
Anaheim game 4, you could sit 5 rows behind the benches
that's not bad. That's
for
fun.
$1,916.
Holy shit. No, that's too much. It's too much, man. So when the playoff tickets went for sale, I did look and I was gonna get them, but you had to commit to it's like 1, 2, or 4 games. So I was gonna do the 4 games and it wasn't that bad. But you could not resell them. That's why I ended up kind of being like, I don't really know what I'm doing here because what if I wasn't able to go? I don't know. But I think next year I just need to bite the bullet.
And you don't want to have to just give them away.
Yeah, I don't want to give away like such expensive, awesome tickets to people that don't want to go, or don't care. No, but you know what? That's a great idea. I'll do it. And then we can like raffle them to fans or something that do want to go when we can't go.
Yeah.
Okay, I like this. I like this. We're thinking out loud here.
We're planting the seeds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I love a live sporting event. I get why people like follow teams around and why they're diehard because like the environment is it's just so fun. Like I have no complaints when I'm at a game. I'll go with people that are like, oh, we have to park so far away and now it's gonna take us forever to get out of here and all the lines are long. I don't see any of that. There's something about being at a game that I think it's great. All of it. You know?
Except for the stale ass pretzel that's been there since the Reagan administration. And
I love it. I'll take it. It's the only time I'll eat a stale pretzel.
really,
Yeah, I know. I'm telling you, I'm a sucker for games. I love it.
I don't blame you. But I mean, the stale pretzel's where I draw the line.
Yeah, I think some of the most fun I've had is the like, what do they call it? It's almost like a half suite kind of situation where
Yeah,
it's
I know
like
what you're
you
talking about.
down there, but you can like go up to like a lounge area that has like a buffet kind of thing. That's the most fun. That food's good. They have that, especially in Vegas. I like that. Because that is the hardest part about going to a game. And I was going to make like a little video on like how to take a girl to a game to make sure she has fun. Because there was some things I learned that I was like, maybe I should tell people this. Help my fellow girls out. But wait, I forgot what I was saying about going to the games. Food, where you sit. Oh yeah, when you have good seats, you have to be ready to watch the game. So if you're there to have fun and like hang out with your friends and stuff, you don't want to have good seats. You don't want to have close seats because you have to get up and go get your food. And it
Mhm.
sucks. I can't stand telling people like, "Oh, excuse me, sorry, can you guys get up so I can like go get a beer?" I hate that. So if you're gonna sit fifth row behind the bench during a playoff game, you're sitting.
Mhm. Go to
You
the
know,
bathroom before the game.
yeah, or hold it.
Get 2 drinks.
That's it.
And I mean, usually with those high price seats, you can order them to your seat at that point. It's like,
I was gonna say I like when stadiums do that.
yeah.
You sure should.
But I don't disagree. The pain in the ass when people walk by, it's just like you're trying to watch the game. And I'm not a stickler for stuff like that, but it's like,
No, I'm not a stickler for it either, but at least wait till the whistle blows.
yeah.
Like even I know that.
But when I took my dad to the Leafs game in January, the amount of people that, or sorry, not the amount of people, the amount of times that these 4 people went to the back and forth to get beers, probably did it 2 or 3 times on average each period.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you're probably watching more of the lobby than you are the game. Like, what the hell is the point in this?
Just stay up there, number one.
Yeah.
And number two, won't they give you at least 2 drinks at a time?
I don't think they will. I don't think they will
No.
anymore.
Oh,
No.
dang it. Yeah. Well, there goes that idea.
Okay. Now I'll ask you this, because this just popped into my head. What are your Mount Rushmore of stadium foods?
Foods?
Yeah.
Huh. Mm.
Because for me, hot dog's up there.
Mm-mm.
Hot dog has to be there for me. Chicken tenders.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, chicken tendies are good. I was gonna say chicken sandwich. I feel like every stadium has a chicken sandwich. That's one of my favorite.
Yeah. Um, Ice cream.
Yeah, you got to get a dessert. You got to have a sweet treat for sure. And I'm a popcorn girly. That's probably my Mount Rushmore. Number one is because I like to nervously eat.
Okay.
So I'm nervous eating popcorn during the game. I love that.
Okay. So
Mhm.
popcorn's one.
Yep.
You need
Ice cream.
ice cream's two.
Alcohol is 3 and 4.
Fair.
That's it. I love a nacho. I also love a nacho. I like things that I can like share, with whoever I'm with and stuff. So I do like a nacho, but I hate a bad nacho. When it's like just
Oh,
chips and cheesy cheese. Ugh, I don't want that.
yeah, that's bad.
Mhm.
Did you see? Okay, I'll send you this afterwards. But the Texas Rangers actually are doing the nacho hat that they had on The Simpsons.
No, what's
It's a
that?
hat that's made out of like nachos that you just dip into like the
Oh, that's awesome. I do like when stadiums do like
novelty.
fun, like the Sabres do like the Sabre beer
Yeah, like the
bong.
sort of beer.
Yeah, the sort of beer. And then I saw there was like a team whose color is like blue, and they put like blue powder on their nachos or something, or funnel cakes. They put like blue powder
Oh,
on everything.
like blue
That's kind of
Takis.
cute. Yeah, sure.
Blue
I don't
Takis are
know.
gross.
Yeah, that's too much food coloring for me, but a regular Taki slaps.
Never.
So, yeah, I don't know. When I'm in a game, I usually like eat. I feel like we eat before and then we
Okay.
drink a lot when we're there. So I'm more of a snack person. Game snacks.
So say you go to a Super Bowl party, then
Yeah.
what's
Okay.
the one thing that you will never turn down at a Super Bowl party? For me, it's buffalo chicken dip.
Oh, yeah. I don't turn that down breakfast, lunch, or dinner. But I think for a Super Bowl party, like what I always bring is like why am I calling them potato wedges? But the
Potato skins.
potato skins. Yeah. And I'll make them like nacho style, like put them in like a sheet pan and do like all the potatoes and all the cheese and all the stuff. I love it. I love a potato in any form. Probably not mashed at a game. That'd be weird, but any other form. A tot, a fry.
See, for me, games are all about it should be finger food.
Yeah.
It should be stuff you can eat with your hands. I shouldn't have to sit there and fork and knife.
Knife and fork. Yeah, that's weird. That's
Like
weird.
like if you want to give me like a brisket sandwich, that's fine, but make sure that the brisket can I don't have to try to cut it.
Oh, you know what else I like at a game? And this might be a hot take. I like a slice.
A pizza?
I like a slice of pizza. You can consider that a finger food. You don't need to cut it.
No, but yeah, but pizza's one of those foods where it's just like it translates to sporting events. It's fine.
Yeah.
But it's just like I don't want to sit there and have it like a ribeye steak.
A salad
Those people drive me up the wall.
pisses me off. You
Why are
came
you
here healthy? I think not. Not allowed.
my hot take that I kind of like at a game that I see pop up here in a couple places, but granted, there's only like one or two stands of them at any game. Sushi.
Hmm. Oh, that's foul. No, we're not eating sushi at a game. No,
They
absolutely
don't
not.
do like the really bad rolls. They're just like California rolls or like
Yeah,
shrimp
but that's
tempura rolls.
the other thing I was thinking of is I feel like when I lived in the Midwest, sometimes there would be like the skyline chili,
Oh,
or
wow.
but it's pasta,
Yeah.
like, so no, you're not eating noodles at a game either.
No.
Like you said, anything I need a knife and fork for, we're not eating that.
But like I'm okay with novelty foods like the 2 foot long hot dog and like the stop it.
You would be okay with that. No, I actually on my bucket list is to do what do they call it? Like the 9 innings, 9 beers, 9 hot dogs. I
Yeah.
could not eat 9 hot dogs. I can barely eat half of a hot dog when I'm drunk. Okay. But I do like that idea of doing like 9 drinks, 9 foods. So
Could we do 9 slices?
yes, yeah, that's a pizza and a half, easy, and a half, not a half, but you know what I mean. Are these? Yeah, I can throw back some pizza.
Okay.
You know,
What's your
we're
go-to
just
pizza though?
we're
Just
puking
just
on the way
straight,
out of the
just
game.
straight pepperoni.
Yeah, yeah, keep it simple. Although I do love like a buffalo chicken pizza, barbecue chicken pizza. Like I like a fancy pizza, but I'm pepperoni for sure.
Yeah, see, I have a hard time. I just want straight pepperoni. And like
Yeah.
now I'm having a hard time doing chain pizzas because like I've now become a little bit bougie. So like I order
Mm-hmm.
from the pizzerias now, like the mom and pop place. It's like I can't do.
Oh,
I'll do
100%.
I'll do Domino's if I want to feel like a slut, but other than that, it's like
That's what makes you feel slutty? Okay.
well, I
Um,
didn't I didn't mention about how much sausage was on the pizza, but that's besides the point.
oh my God. I love that for you. We're gonna mean that. But yeah, no, games and food go hand in hand
Yeah.
for sure. It feels very unsatisfying if you're not eating at a game. My boyfriend likes to do peanuts or seeds too, because he loves just throwing them on the ground. Like
Yeah.
everywhere we go, it's peanuts in the shell or seeds too. So
Yeah.
I think that's my version of popcorn is my version of that.
Without shell, there's no point. Or without yeah, without shell, peanuts are pointless.
Yeah, that's just weird. I do like candy too. You know when they come around with like the Mike and Ikes or the peanut M&Ms.
Candy do
Are we
good?
hungry? Is that what we're talking about? We've talked more about food than we have about sports, and I
Well,
think
no,
that
it,
says
it was it was a segue because we're talking about stadium food.
stadium.
So there's still a
um,
sports segment here.
yeah, I was trying to think if I could put a food at a stadium that isn't like already there, what would I do?
The
But I think
the most ironic thing is the Chick-fil-A stand that's at the Atlanta Falcons Stadium
why is that ironic?
because Chick-fil-A is not open on Sundays.
That's hilarious. I did not realize that.
So the only
Well,
time
when I went to the ASU game, basketball game, they had a Chick-fil-A stand, like a table, and
yeah.
it was just sandwiches. No nuggets and no fries. It was like just sandwiches. And I felt like it was just like some dude that bought like 100 sandwiches and just like I was like, yeah, I'll take one for $5. Like, okay. But it was Chick-fil-A, but it was like Chick-fil-A catering. So I think maybe that's how they
Okay.
get around it. I wonder.
It's it's like the guys that sell like the fake concert T-shirts outside. It's some dude that just made 50 chicken sandwiches at home and stole Chick-fil-A wrappers and threw them on.
It's not even Chick-fil-A sandwiches. Oh my God. That's hilarious. I gotta
Like
I gotta double check that next time.
it's like Chick-a-Phil or something like that. It's like some bootleg.
Yeah, the Timu version, but
Yeah, there you
you
go.
read the label, so you're just
God.
like, whatever.
Yeah. Now
Okay,
you
so
got me thinking.
what do I need to watch this week?
The rest of your teams go down in flames.
No, the Ducks are they're gonna quack to
They're
victory.
gonna be Peking duck. They might be cooked at this point.
Yeah, well, I don't have a lot of hope for the Wild right now. I'm gonna hold out on my Flyers,
There's
but
still time for the Flyers.
I don't want to root against Vegas, but I have to. There's a there's a bet on the line.
Yes.
Did you write down what all we bet? Because we made it like this triple layered thing. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. There you go. If you want to know what our bet is, go back and rewatch episode 3.
Mm-hmm. Because
And
I feel like we kept adding stuff.
ooh, I wonder if we should have side bets, like just like not for us, but like if something happens, like leave a comment on like punishment or something like that, where it's just like
Yeah.
the loser. I don't know. The loser has to take a
Mhm.
shot of Tabasco.
Oh no. That would be death.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, shots of Malort on the line. If anytime a team of yours goes down, you have to take a shot. Oh, I love it. All right, well, cool. Okay, so round 2, and that's pretty much it, right? We'll have like a pretty chill week.
Yeah, we're gonna have a few chill weeks, but we're gonna have we're still gonna have plenty of stuff to talk about. We may have a couple
Oh, me
series.
too. 100%. People don't even know how much we talk before we log on. Like we're chit chatting all day long. So yeah, I'll see you soon, Chris.
Absolutely, I will see you soon. And don't forget, let us know what you guys think of the podcast. If you have any questions, DM this one.
Tell me. I read my DMs.
Trust me, she does.
I do. And if you say something interesting, I will respond. If you're just not being interesting, I won't respond. But I see them all. I see all of them. I just choose who I talk to.
Yeah, this is true, and I will.
Yeah.
I will vouch for that. You have to be.
You're
You have to be interesting. You have to be.
You do have to. And funny, and smart, and kind, and handsome. Shut up. All right. Okay. Yeah. Let us know what you want to hear. We'll throw this episode up and we'll do some more for you because why not?
Because this is what we love doing. This is what we signed up for.
I got to talk to somebody about sports because apparently Instagram doesn't like it when I do because people keep telling me to shut up, but you can't stop me.
Oh, shut up.
All right. With that, I'm out of here. Bye, guys.
Thanks for listening to Packin Heat. New episodes dropping soon. Make sure you're following us. And remember, if it sounded questionable, it probably was.